As warm and welcoming as it sounds, the fireplaces are always burning. I give my jacket one last lovelorn look before tossing it into the flames, which instantly turn purple with flaring magic as the room fills with the scent of charred leather. My shirt and bra are next, tossed into the fireplace in my living room. I kick my shoes into the fireplace opposite, then peel off my jeans and trudge into the bathroom, where I throw both denim and underwear under the large golden lintel and into the waiting flames. The bathroom is my architectural coup de grace, all polished gold and smoked glass and mirrored candlelight. I snap my fingers, and a stream of water pours from a dragon's maw on the stucco ceiling into the tub the size of a small pool inset into the tiled floor. Instantly, the room is filled with steam and the scent of lavender and sandalwood. Another snap of my fingers, and music floods the room, a string quartet I reserve for nights my nerves are a millimeter away from snapping. Enya can wait. I walk over to a vanity in the corner and open the mirrored medicine cabinet. Bottles of high-end alcohol glint in the light, like jewels, amber and quartz and aquamarine. I grab a bottle of scotch and pull out the cork. Tonight's not a night for glasses. I'm pretty certain this bottle cost a few $100s. I'm also pretty certain half of it will be gone before I leave this room. When I turn back to the tub, it's already filled and brimming with bubbles. I take a swig of the scotch and sink into the hot water, let it lap up to my neck. Perfect temperature. Perfect ambiance. Perfect booze. Honestly, it feels like the first thing to have gone right in weeks. I take another long drink and settle back, rest my head on the cool tile, and close my eyes. Then I see her again. Roxie, smiling and poised while she admitted to leading me on, to working for the Pale Queen. Roxie, when my blade buried itself in her chest. And then, for some reason, I see the girl I'd been shown in my visions, the blonde with the bloody jeans. The girl Mab took into the Immortal Circus. The girl who was to become my true mother. Before Mab stole me away and forced me to a life of murder. A dozen emotions war within me. I want to cry, a realization that startles me with its foreignness. I want to scream. I want to make the whole world burn. I decide I will only do one of those things. So, in silence and with dry eyes, I take another drink and let the heat melt my weaknesses away. It takes more time than it should to realize I'm dreaming. I'm walking down the halls of Mab's castle, and for the first time since I was a little girl, I feel afraid. Something is behind me, chasing me. Shadows slip up from the floor like hands as I walk, as I force myself not to run. Never run from danger. Never be the victim. I take another step, and a great shudder runs through the hall. Not like an earthquake, like the whole castle is shifting over, like a beast rising from its haunches. I slam against a wall, and when my hand comes away, it's covered in blood. Black blood, like glittering oil. Fairy blood. And I realize, in that moment, I am dreaming. I have to be dreaming, because I know, somehow, that this is Mab's blood, splattered over the walls of the castle like a Pollock painting. Mab, who can't bleed, who can't be dead. That's when I start to run. The hall twists and turns in front of me, a labyrinth shifting with my terror as shadows ooze blood and light inks out. Panic grips my chest, and I can't force the tears from my eyes. My fragmented heartbeat is a mantra. Mab is dead. Mab is dead. Mab is dead. Behind me, always 2 steps behind me, running through the shadows, is Roxie. Her laughter and lips always right behind my ear. And it's not just my heart whispering those words, but her. The traitor who broke my heart and broke apart the barriers between worlds to summon something. A pale queen, a new matriarch.